Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Alright folks, so buckle up, it's been a while since we've done this, but it's time for another lunatic liberal rapid fire cannon session. One after another, I got some viral moments to show you guys, and by now, of course, you probably know the drill. Democrats and their unhinged activists are exposing themselves for exactly what they are, and it's happening across the country. They are weird, angry, clearly unbalanced lunatics who can't go 5 minutes without devolving into a complete emotional mess over Donald Trump. This is the modern day Democrat Party. It's a cult of hysteria, and the clips and the moments just keep piling up. Let me show you guys exactly what's going on, but this video is actually brought to you guys by a sponsor, so let's first play that clip. This video is brought to you guys by Ground News. What can I say about Ground News other than it's the best news aggregator on the planet? And in my view, it's one of the most important tools that you can have right now in this information war. And here's exactly why. The media picks and chooses which stories you even get to hear about, and Ground News cuts through the selective coverage, and best of all, exposes that bias in real time with their incredible blind spot tool. Let me show you the perfect example. You know, the left really thought they had something with the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad. Well, I guess here's the reality check. Just 12% found the Sydney Sweeney ad campaign offensive. And that's some pretty useful information, but it's also information that just simply isn't getting to the left because left-wing outlets are not covering it. And that's what the Ground News blind spot tool does. It basically shows you the story that the mainstream media doesn't want you to see. Well, that and so much more. It's just a fantastic website, folks, and if you guys are as sick as I am of being spoon-fed the half-truth from these fake news stories, well then you gotta get Ground News in your arsenal. And obviously here's the pitch if you guys are interested. We've teamed up with Ground News to give you guys an exclusive offer. Simply scan the QR code on screen or go to the link down below in the description. That's ground.news/hivemind, and you'll get access to 40% off their Vantage plan, which is their top premium subscription tier. What are you waiting for? We're in an information war, and you simply gotta have the weapons in your arsenal. And Ground News' blind spot tool, I mean, boy, is that a weapon. All right, folks, so here's the first situation coming out of West Hartford, Connecticut. We got two guys here who are just sitting on a patio, drinking coffee probably, just, you know, regular day, minding your own business. But of course, there's one key piece of missing context. They're wearing MAGA hats. And you know what that means? It's like shining a very specific light that attracts all the left-wing mosquitoes. And so what do you think happened? Along comes some deranged leftist weirdo. Take a look.
Hillary and Obama for treason in the firing squad. What do you think? Good idea?
I don't know why you're assuming we share every opinion you find on the internet. And honestly, we'd like to get back to our... Sir, we'd like to get back to our coffee. You've made your point. We'd like to get back to our coffee.
You know what? Don't hide behind him or your yarmulke with you. But I've gotten hundreds of these threatening to kill me, and I'm not going to forget that. Okay?
Excuse me, did you just attack me for wearing a yarmulke?
Yeah, like, I'm ashamed for you.
Blatantly anti-Semitic. Blatantly anti-Semitic.
What's your name, sir?
I'm a Jew.
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm a Jew. Are you? Are you?
Absolutely.
Oh no, I've been threatened by you people too many times. The last guy who threatened told me he was going to put me under the floor. Okay?
Sir, we haven't threatened you.
And he was a Trump
If you're gonna attack us and make anti-Semitic comments,
I'm definitely going to attack you.
When did we threaten you?
I didn't say you.
When did? Yes, you did several times. When did we threaten you? Yes.
Here, I've got hundreds of them.
When did you threaten?
When did either of us threaten you?
You're being here and sitting here in suburban little West Hartford.
Our own business, having a coffee.
Do you know any immigrants?
Did you approach us or did we approach you?
I approached you because I heard you in there and out here talking about your Republican verities. Okay? That's what you are. That's what you are. But you represent all these people too. Do you know any immigrants? Do you know any migrants? Do you know any refugees? I'm not talking about what you read in the Hartford print. Do you know any?
What? Absolutely. Why are you cursing at us? I'm so confused. What did we do?
Because the President of the United States does.
What did myself and Ari do to you?
The President of the United States is always happy to say goddamn and mother this and that and the other thing.
What have we done to you? Well, please let us finish our coffee.
What has he done?
What have we done to you? Please let us finish our coffee.
By being out here speaking out about Republicans and Trumpism, you set it up for a dialogue that isn't going to be pleasant.
You've harassed us and hassled us enough. You're afraid to put your name behind it. You clearly just want to berate us. Can you
I'm
please
not
move on?
afraid of anything or anybody, okay?
Sir.
I've been following politics for 50 years. I was a former speechwriter for the caucus, okay? So I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. And what you guys do is fascism.
Holy frickin' moly. Another tolerant leftoid. So emotionally out of control, the tolerant leftist comes in to spit on a group of Jewish men and maybe even gets close to committing a frickin' hate crime. Ah, don't we love the truly virtuous left? Holy moly, these people are out of their minds. And such an unfortunate reality they've created for the rest of us. You can't wear a Trump hat. You know, I don't seem to ever remember any issues of people getting harassed for wearing Bush hats or Obama hats, Biden hats. No, you can do that all day long. Nobody bats an eye. Nobody ever cared. But now you wear a Trump hat and suddenly you're a racist, fascist, traitor, worst person alive. These people are crazy and their entire existence clearly revolves around President Trump. It's not normal. Actually, I got this clip with Chris Pratt here on Bill Maher's podcast. I think he kind of spoke to the issue.
In politics, you inherit enemies, and when you jump on you know, the bandwagon with who is, you know, the most divisive president ever, it makes sense that you're going to be made to look terrible. And so I don't know what to believe, because it's not like I sit with Bobby and I go, so hey, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. It's like we're just playing cards or playing Mafia or having fun or having dinner. I'm not going to pick his brain to find out exactly which of those things are true. I just kind of assume that none of them are. And for the most part, I wish him well, man. I hope there's certain things that he oversees that seem to be supported in a bipartisan way, like getting terrible toxic stuff out of our kids' food. I think that's a great thing. And so if you do that, that's amazing. I'd hate to be so mired in hatred for the president that any success from his administration is something I'd have an allergic reaction to. To be like, oh, well, if they do it, I don't want it to happen. I'll put Clorox in my children's cereal myself. Or, you know, it's like, come on, be reasonable here. There's certain things that would be a good thing to have. I want them all to be successful.
Exactly that. I mean, the hatred is so deep, it's so irrational, that it seems to become people's entire personality. You are no longer Timmy from sales. No, you are Timmy, the guy on TikTok who just hates Donald Trump and everything he does. Oh man, it's just so cringe. And it's gotten to the point where these people's brains have rotted so badly that they're willing to see America fail. In fact, it feels almost like they're rooting for America to fail, as long as it means Donald Trump fails. As long as the orange man doesn't get what he wants, as long as he falls flat in his ambitions, that's what matters, even if the country suffers. And maybe that's the perfect segue for the next little snapshot of leftist lunacy. The next wave here, the blackout movement. And also we're going to lump in people who seem to be sabotaging their livelihood because orange man bad.
What if millions of us stopped working, stopped spending, and stop producing all at the same time? That means no work, no shopping, no production, just pause. Without us, nothing moves. This is a strategic disruption to the machine that feeds off of our hard work and labor.
We're not spending a lot of money this year. We're not spending any money to make Trump look good.
Black out the system.
Black out the system. No shopping. No giving corporate what they want.
Economic blackout. Let's do this, people. Let's show them that we are able to stand together and unite.
We're blacking out the system. I'm talking about shutting down the whole grid, the economy, everything. No spending, no working, all of it.
Black out the system.
You want to know how against Trump I am? I got a fucking job, living in my car, okay, no address, all right? Found out that my fucking employer voted for Trump, and guess who quit? I did. Had this fucking guy and was like, I have this fucking room that you can stay in for a fucking cheaper rate. Found out he was a fucking Trumpy, and guess who decided to stay in her fucking car? Me, because that's how against I am of that fucking dictator.
Imagine being so deranged that you're willing to ruin your own life to own Donald Trump. We got people quitting their jobs because they can't cope with who the president is. And then we've got the other bozos, the blackout movement, the people who seem to be trying to start a recession by not spending money because they think it's somehow going to negatively impact Trump. Now, I think these people need a little bit of a reality check. There's like 15 of you nutcases. Definitely not enough to tank the American economy, especially with you broke asses. They're probably all collecting welfare. I highly doubt they're big spenders that are stimulating the American economy. But yeah, basically they're trying to present this as a new movement. It's a new movement, but it's not. It's simply mass psychosis. It's mass mental breakdown. And really, I think it's just the breakdown of the Democrat Party. That's what we're seeing here. It's insanity on top of insanity, and every week there seems to be a new level of lunacy that kind of gets piled on to the whole thing. The new element of Democrat craziness is whatever we've got going on in Minneapolis. Take a look at this clip from Democrat Omar Fateh's recent event.
Shane, Congresswoman at the Shane.
Yeah.
Sida rakasaba the bahnay. Haddaba Umar wa ka xumahayo. Virginia qaboba lagu dhalay. Laakiin sawaan adopt gareynay. Sidarna wax badan ma joogina.
Yep, that's the modern Democrat Party. Just weird, unhinged behavior. From top to bottom, left to right, forward to back, every single axis. Everywhere you look, you see crazy people. And well, this video was simply just a display of all the crazy currently happening. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.